Immediately at the start of the film, I'm trying to create the atmosphere for the opening to tell the audience that this is going to be scary. To get this effect, I use the deep bass of the piano with sharp, sinister white titles appearing and flickering. This setting of the dark forest alongside these elements will captivate horror fans since this is what they are after. Andy begins walking into the dark forest, raising enigma codes as to why he's there. We see Andy looking for something, and his expression turns to concern before the camera cuts to the first note. Andy picks up the note, and we get an over-the-shoulder shot to see what it says more clearly. We see Andy's confused expression again, signifying that finding this note is strange. Andy continues walking into the forest, still searching for something, but since he's already found a note, this means that the note is not what he's looking for, causing the audience to wonder what he really is looking for. He finds a second note, and then he points his torch to the next tree to find a third note. Whilst both the audience and Andy are wondering what this means, slight movement and rustling is heard behind Andy. The camera cuts back in front of Andy, and again we see and hear movement. Andy, no longer wanting to stick around, begins to run out of the forest. Soon he trips and drops the flashlight, the one tool he needs to see in the dark forest. Here all the music stops, so just the diegetic sounds are heard coming from Andy. He crawls over to pick it up, and then slowly begins to rise when suddenly Slenderman appears, accompanied by an extremely loud, sharp, sudden sound. Horror fans will absolutely love this moment. Stunned with fear, he does not yell and simply runs away. Trying to find a way out of the forest, Andy hits the tree and falls to the ground. Feeling a bit out of it after the impact, he slowly wanders backwards, looking left and right, making sure Slenderman isn't around. Unfortunately, Slenderman appears behind him and gets him. Andy is shocked, and then the camera simply cuts. This leaves the audience to guess what happened, and although the obvious answer is death, they can think of 1,000 different ways he could have been killed after that moment.